Hey folks, welcome to Alex Talks. This is Alex, and in this video, I would like to share a little bit about this GitHub repository. It's called Build Your Own X. It's by codecrafters-io, and you could actually check out their website. But I would like to focus more on this GitHub repository. So it's just a repository which collects several well-written step-by-step guides on creating your own technologies from scratch. What technologies? For example, blockchain, create your own blockchain, create your own database, create your own virtual machine, operating system, and so on. There are a lot of tutorials on this. And one of the things that I like about this kind of learning resource is that I personally like to learn from practice. And say, for example, you're just starting out in software engineering, right? You're just now learning how to write programs or code. In that case, if you would just go by convention and YouTube certain things like Python tutorial, these sort of 4 or 5 hour tutorials would only teach you how to write the syntax of the language, how the programming language constructs work in that particular language. But even if you're done with that tutorial, you would feel like, okay, I know the syntax, but what can I do with it, right? That's the logical question that you might ask yourself is like, okay, now what can I do with that kind of knowledge now? So this sort of repository is a good way to get started and building practical real world projects with the language that you are learning or you have learned, right? Since you're now aware of the syntax, you can start building things using the syntax, ideally. So, for example, personally, I'm learning Rust in 2026. So, in that case, I could find several Rust related, oops, if I can type, Rust related tutorials to build practical real projects with Rust. Here, I can learn how to build a blockchain with Rust, which is quite interesting. Learn how to build a bot with Rust, command line apps, build my own Redis client server, which is quite interesting. So, by doing so, you actually learn how to build real projects with the language that you are learning rather than just learning the syntax from a tutorial on YouTube and claiming that, oh, I am a programmer in this language, but you only know the syntax. You don't really know how to build anything in that language yet. So I just find this really interesting, and I think that most of you might find it quite interesting as well. So if you find this insightful, do let me know in the comments, give it a like, share it if you will. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.